Hello. Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. So, hi. I was gonna do my makeup and do the live, but obviously that didn't happen. I'm wearing a lot of makeup right now. So, usually when I do lives, I answer questions about like legacies and talk to you guys about that. But I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something else today. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot, that it's one of those things where a lot of people ask me why I go live so often, and I don't think I can answer that fully quite yet, other than I feel like I enjoy listening to you guys, and I feel like it's just nice to talk to a group of people and be heard and respected and have it be that mutual understanding there, I guess. And there's a lot of back and forth where if I say something dumb, somebody can tweet me and say, hey, that was kind of dumb, and I can say, yeah, that was dumb. So I wanted to talk about I think it was the very beginning, I think it was before episode 3 we shot, I ended up in the hospital because I had such bad period cramps. And I feel like it's really taboo to talk about your period, which baffles me, saying as that more than half of the population gets periods. But so I ended up in the hospital, and I basically was looked at like, you must be on drugs because you can't walk. There must be something else going on because this doesn't make sense. And they literally didn't help at all. It was just, you have a period and you need to deal with your pain. And so I went back to LA and I met with an OBGYN. And basically, I wanted to come on here to talk to you guys because the taboo is so strong that it wasn't until after I ended up in the hospital, because I kept thinking it's normal. This pain you're feeling, everybody goes through it, so you're being dramatic if you end up in the hospital. And that's insane to me, because the more that I talked to more women that were going through the same thing, the more I realized that it really is common, and people just aren't talking about it, because the second that you talk about it, you have a guy in the room being like, oh, we're talking about this now, which is why I want to go live, because I know that I have male followers too, so if I can talk to a group of people, it's not just women and it's not just men, it's everybody, and we can have an open discussion about it. Anyways, so I ended up going to an OBGYN, and they basically prescribed me onto the pill, which is birth control, which is also a huge taboo. And I'm not saying that, oh, if you're going through horrific period cramps, this is the answer, because the pill has its own issues with it that a lot of people choose not to do for their specific reasons. But that's what helped me, and it's helped me a lot. And so I feel like the big reason why I go live so much, and the big reason why I feel like it's really cool to have the relationship that I have with my followers that I have, is because I can have this conversation openly with a large group of strangers. I mean, I don't know you guys personally, but you guys kind of feel like you know me personally. And so if I can share a story of something that I know that some number of followers are going through, but maybe they don't feel comfortable talking about it, and me talking about it makes you feel more comfortable. And then I was sitting here going, oh, but Kaylee, don't talk about it because it's a privilege that you can go to somebody who specializes it and you can go on the pill. And then I remembered that there's places like Planned Parenthood where they specialize in helping people that don't have the tools to go to, say, a specialist. You can go to Planned Parenthood, and you can go to places like that people are trying to shut down when they're helping women and men with so many different things. Anyways, I wanted to get that off my chest because I just feel like it's appropriate. But yeah, hi. But I feel like with starting this conversation, I feel like you guys can now come to me and we can talk about it openly, because it really did amaze me how alone I felt and how desperate it got, to the point where I was suddenly, Danielle and Quincy both had to take me to the hospital at like 3 a.m. and stay with me for 5 hours for a doctor to come in and say, I don't know what's wrong with you. And that was the most frustrating thing ever, because I felt like such a nuisance to people, of forcing people to take me someplace and go through all of this, and how expensive being with a doctor is, and just have it be so hopeless when it really wasn't. But yeah, you are not alone. Thanks, neither are you guys. That's why I'm on here. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here and say that I have work to do now, and I'm sweating because I'm anxious. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I want there to be a time where it's not taboo to talk about, period, where men don't feel uncomfortable hearing about it, women don't feel uncomfortable talking about it. It's completely natural. And yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. That's all I had to say for today. And hopefully this opens a more honest conversation between me and you guys, of just what's going on in the world, you know? We don't always have to talk about legacies. And yeah, love you guys. I'll talk to you later.